Hey guys, welcome to another video. If you don't know me, if you're new to my channel, my name is Shantika. This is Tika's Kingdom. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Now, today is a story time. I wanted to tell you two stories in one. The first one is how I earned my star in my crown. So I don't know if when a girl, when a grandparents or go to church and hear say, whenever you do good, you get a star in your crown and your name is written in the Lamb Book of Life, right? So at this time, I was going to Excel Community College, right? I didn't go to sixth form, upper sixth, should I say? And I was in my Cape Unit 2 there, right? And it was revision. I think it was for chemistry, or maybe it was biology. I think it was chemistry, right? And I remember taking the 31 going downtown and seeing me jump on one of the Diner Road taxis going to Mountain View. Upon doing this, I got to town, right? And I normally walk through the park downtown and for walk around, just avoid the whole crowd because I know I'm coming directly where Mother's is to take the taxi. While I was doing something, coming through the park, there was this blind man. And you see this blind man, everybody's supposed to know the blind man because I think he came on TV one time and he's known for selling like gizzard and greater cake and stuff like that. So everybody's supposed to know the blind man. He's a regular, he's a known blind man, yeah? Anyways, I remember while I was ready to enter the park to come to the other side, he was coming off a Portmore bus. So coming off the Portmore bus now, he needs assistance to cross the road. You know the taxi man them dirty. Them not like wait. Yeah, them feel like the road around and left them. They need to catch it up. So he needed assistance to come over. And for whatever reason, Shantika ended up help the man, right? So, we got there and me look on the time and I said, time I go by, Lord gosh, make it late. Anyways, it came to a point where we got out of the park, and we started to talk. I don't remember my name, which is really bad. We started to talk and so forth. And I think he was waiting on a 97 or 99. If you go downtown, it says 83 bus stop. Then you have a 97, 99 car. Then they go like outer Harborview side or Bull side, yeah. So that is where he was going, right? And remember now, I was going to school to the revision. It's not a normal class, it's revision. So them say come at XYZ time and then you leave. I was running late already. I'm gonna take it upon myself to say I gotta help the man because I'm blind. Nobody not really help him. Nobody go about them business. So let me just do the local goodness in my heart and carry me, right? Anyways, I wait until the 99 or 97 don't come. So I said, no, mom, I need to leave because the thing is, my chemistry teacher, she wasn't going to wait. She never gonna wait. So either you be there or you be square. Alright, and so whatever reason, I found the patience and I waited with him. While waiting with him now, him said, I'm going to describe what's around him. I said, okay. The JTC bus, it's yellow and they have the flag printed at the front, the lower bottom. I said the writing is this orange color like the numbers, and it tell you where it's going with it, halfway through and so forth. Behind it you have a Mother's, the party company, and then you have a vendor sitting down, and then you have wholesale, and then at the other end is Captain Bakery, right? So he's like, wow, fascinating, because he's like, imagine everything I'm telling him, and at this point I am now intrigued. Me forget to me completely, me forgot school. So we continue to talk. I tell him how the place is and what am I seeing and so forth. Eventually he asks me, since I'm here with him, I'm gonna fix up my ear, come here, look nice. Since I'm here with him, if I can follow him to the wholesale. This is the wholesale that is across from Captain Bakery. Like you're going down to is it the taxi them mega public, or yeah, up a Sliping Road. upper yard. That's how them call the taxi. Them like upper yard. So I end up follow him, and of course the persons in there knew him. So they were like, um, they were like, you find boyfriend, like same name John. John, you find girlfriend and thing. And I'm like, no, she said help me out and stuff. And they already knew what you wanted. So like going in there, he never to say sell me this or whatever. You know, the usual. They gave him what he needed. Anyways, during this whole conversation, probably like 30 minutes gone. I got to an hour. We'll go back at the bus stop and we are wait. Alright then, so we are wait so till still no 99 or 97. At this point Shantika is like bust up and strike or something. Like what's happening? Eventually a bus came. I saw to it that he went on the bus, and after I get on the bus I tell him bye. But before that he was telling me how him live. He was telling me that he could basically he was saying that his computer would tell him that your bill for this month is XYZ da 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 and so forth. And he was telling me how he type and communicate based on, you know, them have a look, you know, some have on a shirt back way Kutaga. Anyways, he was basically telling me how they change, how he reads stuff and how he send messages and so forth. And I was intrigued because me say, you know, he's blind, he's at a disadvantage, but that make him less valuable than anybody else because he bakes. He found his way to the bus from his house and put on him clothes the right way. He never back way like my own. And me can say I have on my shirt back way. Yeah. So he bakes, he pays his own bill, him put on him shirt properly, him bathe and everything, you know, him have my help, him know how to do everything for him own, and this is because he uses his hands, you know. So this taught me that despite someone being at disadvantage, it doesn't make them less useful or them value not much. You know, everybody still have use regardless of a disadvantage. Because if me and my two here, them I never know so that should put on back way. What that say about me? Nothing. So when I was going to the taxi, I think it was like an hour past now, and I'm late. I'm like, Jesus, please 1 hour I miss out. And I got in the taxi, and I don't know if two ladies was watching me, but she said, Miss, you just get a star in your crown. And I was like, huh? She said, your name is written in the Lamb Book of Life. And I was like, oh, and you know the taxi man, I said, yeah man. So I don't know, you see sometimes you do things and people are watching, you don't know. Yeah, but I wasn't doing it to be like, oh, yeah, may I help the blind man, you know. And I'm not telling this story for say, yeah, may I help the blind man. It goes to show sometimes persons are watching and they're so fascinated how you took the time of your day, knowing that you have an agenda to help someone who is unable to see or hear or whatever, you know. So in this case, I was his eyes for the 1 hour, and I could describe what is around, what color there, and his imagination was like, oh wow, you know, I'm fascinated. And that goes to show that sometimes when you do good, you don't always have to talk about it, yeah, and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, sometimes it's just best to just keep it to yourself and so forth. But I wanted to share this story because persons that are at disadvantage, we mustn't treat them less human. They're still human. They're capable of doing everything else, despite the one something with them can't do. And that means that they're not human and they're not functionable. They function just the same. Them have feelings, and we must never consider other person's feelings. Now, me know say me come off aggressive sometimes, but me no mean I'm outside. So that's my strong personality. You know, the more you get to know me, the more you understand. So I don't so Shantika stay. But otherwise, I'm a sweetheart. Now, my second story is how I almost got robbed. And also how because I had so much doubt in myself I could have failed an exam, but never fail it. Yeah. So actually, three story my giving up. So how I almost got robbed was sometime like 2 years ago. My mom was robbed walking to the bus stop. I will not disclose my location where I am, but walking to the boulevard, it's like a 15 minutes walk from where she brought me there, right? And I remember she was going out for work and she told me later and thing, and she come back and she's like, Shantika, and I was like, what happened? And she said, Rabbi. I was so confused because it's like you just left out on a broad daylight, but you know what, thief are the owner of your things them, no matter what time of the day or what time of the night, they might come for what's theirs, what they never pay for. Yeah. So that happened to her, and I remember I was going to an exam. I never fully prepared for the exam. I never had a frame of mind to do the exam, but the shirt just bothered me. I wasn't the frame of mind to do the exam. I never feel like I was prepared enough. And I remember the morning walking on the long road, right? I have my paper in my bag, I have my ID, and I have my dead bus fare. And I had my phone, but not in my bag. I had it in, you look at stash away parts, place. And I remember there's this lady that's always sweeping on the road, and she always say, up, no matter about the steal your joy. And I remember stopping to her the morning, and I was talking to her, and she said, so them are bullied up the road over there. And I was like, that lady was my mom. She said, really? And I said, yes. Small place, nobody know nothing, nobody don't know who be. Them just know, so we live in the community and we always walk about business. See? So while talking to her, a bike passed me with two guys on it. People are walk up in it, but them not walk up in the numbers. You see one person here, one person there, and thing. When I was walking up, it was a guy. I'm having him headphone, so if anything happened to me, him not hear, him not see. Cause him be in front of me, and me not walk fast enough to catch them up because me no fit. So me I walk on my pace. And I remember, and a lady was coming down, like she walking this way, and she stopped and she talked to the other old lady that hailed me. So I said to her, I say, say me I gotta turn back and go down the road. I said something not feel right. So what I was taking to school was a big old handbag. Big old black handbag. But as I tell you, but in there was just my exam card, my ID, my dead bus fare, nothing extra. Pen and pencil to do my exam. Anyways, I decided to make a turn back. Now how the road is, it's like this. It's like an L, right? So the bike turn around, which part the L would be, not a straight L, or the L would be, and in probably a wait, or should I say they were probably waiting for me to come around the corner to take what them want from me, because clearly I fit them bag. Whatever in my bag belongs to them too. So me decided to me now go back down the road. So lo and behold, while walking, the two ladies were still there outside. Yeah. While walking, the bike turned back for me. Bear in mind, in Ashanti kind of ready for your exam. So if we go through something like this in the morning, it's like really, 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 really frustrating. So the bike turned back for me, and I'm walking now, and basically the bike had drive down upon me. So I'm stop, I'm a turn around, I'm a face the bike man, I'm say, oh no bother with me now. Listen. People always think because it's a cute little face, I won't get low. Yes, if I have to get low to save my life, sweetheart, I am opening my mouth and I'll be loud as a siren. Yeah, so I say, oh no bother with me. When people think you're crazy, they might probably turn back and say, what did that be? Them never turn back and say that. They kept it moving. Yeah, them stop on my foot for like 1 second and continue right off because they knew what they were doing. Yeah, and at this time I was like, all right, then they stole my mom's purse. The picture of me was in my mom's purse. Them probably know who will be or whatever. Sometimes you just have to follow your instincts, or should I say the Holy Spirit. If you're a Christian or you're a believer and you feel like it's the Holy Spirit to for lead back or just your instincts, listen to it, yeah? Because me could have go on the corner or go up the road, bend the corner and get robbed, and them old ladies them would only see me a turn back without a bag. Yeah, and if I lose my ID and my exam card, it means that I can't sit no more exam at UTech. And UTech is not playing. Yeah, so when on the instinct that I'm for something, only listen to it. At least one can do. My next episode where I almost not do my exam because I had doubt in myself. There was this course. There was it was divided into two sections. One was about the liver, and one was about the kidney. Shantika Brown never know nothing about the kidney. I mean, I knew things, but I never know things. I don't know them where they want to know things, but I don't know things. That is Shantika for kidney, right? And what the people normally said is if she get kidney this year, she'll get liver next year. And if she get liver this year, she'll get kidney next year. So it's vice versa, right? And it went in line with the practical. So if she get kidney for practical, you get liver in a theory. Alright, so I had the practical before and we got liver. So you know, so me shut up that because I know everything for liver. So you know, so for the theory exam, she'll give it kidney. What must say? Shanti can know nothing in her kidney. Alright. So me done in and out and it's a 4-credit course. Anybody who goes to university knows so when you feel like a 4-credit course, it mash up your life. Not even a GPA, mash up your life. It's like everything we work for, don't trickle come down. Yeah, it's hard. Super hard for feel that 4-credit course. It make your GPA like when you went to university and you feel something, your GPA go like that. But you see when you pass something, it goes up like it don't want to move. Yeah, it a creep. But whenever you something, it a drop like right breadfruit. Bloop. So I wasn't confident going into the exam because I said, Lord God, I'm gonna give it kidney and I don't know much for right to my marks. Yeah. And her case I was marked at 40 or 60. And I said, Lord God, that paper you got mash me up. Alright, and so my leave out, forgot a bus stop. I'm in a doubt and I said, boy, I bet I'm do the exam, get the experience and fail than for the exam and I know how it go, you know. Reach at the bus stop now and thing and 175 come. I'm on the boulevard now. Shantika go in her bag, there is no purse. Me I say, oh God, are you attempt to go home and I do this and go home and don't do that exam here. So I say, alright then, you never talk twice, man. I got me out. Anyways, while going home, there was this guy on a bicycle trying to perplex me and I was so irritated and I was like, sir, leave me alone. Him beating at my ears now, nah. Anyways, I got on my avenue now after a 15 minutes walk. And there was this other guy, I think it was mango season, yeah? And the guy came and he's like, hi Browning. I mean, I say, hi. No, me kind of feel suspicious because I already passed a guy up the road about me. And no, there's the next one on my avenue. I say, alright then, me have dogs. So I'm alright. Bear in mind, I told you cute dogs me have now. So no matter what me have dogs, but them can't do much. Anyways, I went in, I got my purse, and while coming up back, the man, I'm going to see I pick the mango, him gone about in business. So I say, alright, one less problem than my way. Going to the bus stop now, must see about the same man. And the man in my case, now, like, you know, when somebody walk close and the man grab your bag, I saw the man dip on my case. There was this other guy that was coming down the steps and him come and go work. Him know me. Right? Him not know me, but him know me. Him say I'm being perplexed. So like him approach the man with whatever and say, yo, easier for the woman that she ask him alright and thing. I must say yeah. And him watch me walk out at the bus stop because the man dip on my case and like the man just dip on my case like me in my bench and bottom. Anyway, I went to school and of course I was still in doubt and on the way I said, Lord God, just make me just do my best and hope for the best and so forth. Because in my head my habits are kidney where I can don't get liver upon the practical, so I must kidney at the theory. And then put on the paper, anxiety is killing me. I don't know nobody else, but when I exam time, anxiety swallow me up, chew me out, spit me up and digest me all over again. So throughout everything, I said, Lord gosh, I eat this now. So much for look at prayer and I turn over the paper because the invitation said you may begin. So the first place I skip to, or the first place person I want to skip to is the case because it takes a while and it work most of the mark on the paper. The rest of it is multiple choice, and then you have some matching for section B, and in section C are the case, or like 60 or 40 marks. So you get that out of the way, because if time's supposed to dump on you, at least you answer the questions that were most marked. So I got the back of the paper, and me I read the case, and me I see the electrolytes and everything, and me I say, this is liver. What must I never know? Must I never know what kidney? We got liver in the practical, so I expect kidney for theory. I started to cry. I started to cry in exam. Me start for ball in an exam, and the invigilator come up and say, all right, miss, I'm saying, miss, I've never been better, because I was in so much doubt to listen. I got fail 1 4-credit course, you know, and take a rough thing and mashed up my GP, and I just want to leave you to, but God was in my favor. Like, everything was in my favor, and I was like, it never need to happen, but it happened, you know what I mean? And I got so emotional in the moment. All right, so I'm gonna stop, ease up my little tears, I'm gonna start right. And to God be the glory, I passed that course. You can imagine if I had doubted myself from I left my purse the first time, I decided to make a stay home, because you know, I'm gonna prepare, and I feel like it was a sign. Sometimes the devil tries to pull you back and put obstacles in your way. You see, your job of focus on box up the devil until we come out your way, yeah, because that's a theme thing. We don't want that. So guys, let me encourage you know, be loving, be kind, be patient with other people. We don't know what they're going through. They might be a disadvantage, and don't doubt yourself. I'm gonna talk about self-confidence in my first video, yeah, and self-worth. On me for trusting on yourself, believe in what you do. Sometimes I probably feel like, you know, you're not do it, or you're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. You know, Rome never built in a one day. Everybody may not finish on the same pace, but guess what? The race is not for the swift, but who can endure it? But that's it for it, guys. I know I owe you guys a video, so I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make one. You know, all of my shirt have on back way, and this not cute, you know. But guys, thank you for tuning for another video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, but tell a friend. Valentine's have come up. Tell your friend, for tell them boyfriend, for tell them boyfriend, girlfriend, and the whole 9 yards. And until then, I'll see you guys soon.